There are moments you remember all your life. There are moments you wait for and dream of all your life. This is one of those moments. Hi, everybody. A very tired Ally Waldman here with a Sunday with Ally late edition. But oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you guys. Please excuse the fact that I'm not all dolled up. I am exhausted. I'm wearing a very nice t-shirt. This is my Barbra 2006 Road Crew t-shirt. But I'm wearing a t-shirt. Usually I try to dress up for you guys, but so much has been happening and so much is going on that I just had to hurry up and do this report, the Barbra Streisand webcast for October 14th, 2012, before I collapse from exhaustion, excitement, and everything else. Let's start with the big news, okay? The big news is mission accomplished. We got the book to Barbra. It was not an easy journey, folks. I have to be honest with you. There were quite a few obstacles at the last minute before I was able to get face to face with Miss Barbra Streisand and hand her Barbra Memories, the book that we all had a part in creating, a book from the Barbra fans about our love for Barbra, a 50th anniversary gift for her. But last night, probably around, oh my God, I have no idea. Was it 11:24 maybe? I'd love it if it was 11:24. Whatever time it was, I actually got face to face with Barbra, was able to introduce myself. She recognized my name. She recognized who I am in Barbra world. She said these words to me, which meant everything to me. She said, "Allison Waldman, you're a very, very good writer." That's what she said. Very, very, two berries. Very, very good writer. Now, I think that was based on the fact that they just used my quote on her site from my review for Release Me, and I think she put it together that Allison Waldman was the one who had written that quote, and therefore that made me a very, very good writer. But I was able to hand her the book, and when I did hand her the book, she was very impressed. Immediately, I could see it in her face. She was very impressed. She looked at it. I explained the premise, told her it was a gift, told her that it was from fans around the world, and that this book was for her on her 50th anniversary. She took the book. She literally hugged it to her heart, thanked me, and then in the next moment I mentioned to her that I thought Jason was absolutely brilliant in the concert. She agreed that he was wonderful, and I told her that I was kvelling, which is Yiddish for bursting with pride for him, for her. So, how do I explain this, guys? It was a magical, magical moment. It only lasted a few minutes, but it was everything I could have hoped it to be. It was a perfect moment. It was sincere, real. I didn't blubber. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't nervous. I didn't plan what I was going to say. I just said it. The words came naturally. It was, as Barbra would say, it was a truthful, in-the-moment moment. And she responded in the same way. She responded very real. And that's what made it so special. And I could have stood there a few minutes longer and gawked at her and just watched her, but I felt like, you know what? You had your moment. Now back up and give somebody else a chance. And that's exactly what I did. There was no picture taking, at least not at the party that I was at. I know that Linda Epley and Leanne Oliveri did get their picture taken with Barbra. Good for them. Unfortunately, where I was at, there was no pictures allowed. So I didn't get a picture, but I did get her the book. And so We succeeded, everybody. The dream that started back in May with Kickstarter and raising funds and then collecting all the stories, editing all the stories, working with Stephen Baxter and Todd Sussman to edit everything and design everything, printing, publishing it, getting the books shipped to New York, doing the book signing at Jerry Ollinger's. It all came together. And the ultimate moment was handing the book to Barbara. And I only hope that we'll hear something maybe back from her, maybe a little note that she liked what she saw. I really hope that we hear that. But we did it. We did it. And that's the main event. That's the main thing. The show, the concert was wonderful. I cannot say how impressed I was with Barbara. She sings, 22, 23 songs. There's so much variety. The show is so well put together. High points, the Gypsy medley is amazing. I love that. It starts with Being Good Isn't Good Enough, goes into Rose's Turn, Some People, ends with Don't Run Out Parade. That's the end of the first act. It is a showstopper. Showstopper. Then in the second act, you have this incredible sequence with her and Chris Bodie. I like that very much, but nothing would top her and Jason singing How Deep Is the Ocean together. I don't know whether you watch the YouTube clips, but eventually we will get a TV special out of this, and that is going to be a magical memory forever. It is just brilliant. And Jason is really a very good thing. And Barbara mentioned last night in the show that both her album, Release Me, and his EP, Jason Gould, were #1 on their respective charts on Amazon.com. How do you like that? Mother and son, both charting really well on Amazon.com. And at the arena, Jason's EP was completely sold out. I couldn't even get a copy. I'm going to have to buy one online. So it was amazing. Now, I'll go into more detail about the concert in the next Sunday with Ally. I know a lot of you have already seen it or you read about it, and I don't want to repeat things that you've heard before, especially since time is a sort of the essence. I don't want to talk too long tonight because I want to be able to get this uploaded while people still have a chance to see it. But I did want to mention the book signing at Jerry Ollinger's was a smash. It was a smash. I met so many people, and so many people that just, whether they ordered Barbara Memories or not, they wanted to meet me because of Sunday with Ally. And that was thrilling to me. Absolutely thrilling. I'm so glad that you people out there are enjoying these broadcasts. I'm glad that you get so much out of it because I love doing them. And I'm thrilled to know that so many people around the world. I met Simon and Colin from Disney World Paris. They're English guys. And they told me that everybody in the office watches, Sunday with Ally. And I met Nico from Greece, and he was a Sunday with Ally fan. And then I got on the subway. Literally, I got on the subway, took the only seat available on the subway on my way to the Barclays Center for Barbara's show on Saturday night. And the guy sitting next to me was a young man. He looked like a kid, and he turned around to me and he goes, "Are you Ally?" And I said, "Yes." And then he goes like this. He goes, You are Ally. You do YouTube?" I said, "Yes, I do." This kid, Pero, I think it's Pero. I'm not sure if it's the old the Pero from Mexico was on his way to the concert with his mother, who's a big fan of Star is Born. She became a big fan with Star is Born. And for Pero's birthday last May, she got tickets for them to see Barbara in Brooklyn. So they were on their way on the train to go see Barbara, and I just happened to sit down next to him, and he couldn't have been more thrilled. He was like asking me all these questions about Barbara and about my broadcast, and it was wonderful. It was the sweetest thing in the world. He's 18 years old. He hasn't graduated high school yet, and he adores Barbra, as we all do. Isn't that a wonderful story? Uh, this weekend was just filled with wonderful stories like that. I met old friends. I met Ina Pressman, who I haven't seen since the Barbra reunions. Back in, the last one was like 2000. I saw my old friend Tom Rubeck from Texas, who helped work on the Barbra reunions. The book signing, so many people showed up. So many names. I'm forgetting the names of all the people who were there. My French friends from the What's Up Doc site, Marilyn Distasi, and I'm probably saying her name wrong. I'm sorry, Marilyn. And Dennis Duval, and I can't remember the other names, but they were so wonderful and so sweet. And they promised to send me great pictures of Barbra that they got from the arena, and they're going to send them to me, and I'm going to be able to put them up on the website. And a lot of people took pictures with me, so we're going to try to get as many pictures up on the website as possible. And I can't encourage you guys more to go buy the book. Where is it now? I've got to find where's my cheat sheet? Oh, here it is. One more time, guys. Go to thebookpatch.com and order your copy of Barbra Memories. Barbra Memories. The book that Barbra now has in her hands. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of how it turned out. I'm so proud of the stories in the book. I'm so proud of what we've done. Do you realize how great this was? That from May to October, all of us worked together to get this done. Everybody who pledged on Kickstarter, everybody who submitted stories, all the hard work, the editing, the shipping of the books, the putting them out, to the people who showed up at the Scott. This is fantastic. Kudos to everybody who helped take part in this project. We made it happen. And for that, I think we all deserve a standing ovation, which is what Barbra got last night over and over and over again. So, like I said, the rest of the weekend was just amazing. A big shout out to my friend Tom Gilbert, my oldest and dearest friend from college. I've known Tom forever. And he let me stay with him at his apartment, and he helped me through this whole journey. He pushed me in the right direction. He encouraged me when I saw Barbra in the room to go, talk to Barbra. And thank you, Tom. You made this vacation even more memorable. And thank you to my husband, Leslie, for letting me follow my Barbra bliss and taking care of our dog Bailey. And he stayed home, and he was the house sitter, the babysitter, while I was off doing my Barbra work. So thank you, Leslie. I love you. And oh my goodness, folks, I'm so tired. I got 3 hours sleep last night, and I am just completely blitzed out. But it was a wonderful time. I will promise you that I will make notes, and I'll probably do another edition of this Sunday with Ally, probably part 2 tomorrow. But I want to get this one up now. So I'm going to sign off now. Watch for more tomorrow. We'll go into more detail. I got to tell you about Rosalind Kine. I got to tell you about Bob Scher, who was the stage manager for I Can Get It For You Wholesale. I got to tell you more about the concert. I got to tell you about Liza Minnelli. I got to tell you about a whole bunch of stuff. But for now, let's call it a night. I'm going to upload this. It'll probably take about an hour, so it should be up very, very soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. See you next week. Oh, see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.